Hello and welcome to another review by Robin the Reviewer. Today we are reviewing the Majority Audio P300 portable Bluetooth party speaker. As you can see, it's in a very large box, which means it's a very large speaker. This is meant to be carried around and has its own power supply and can be used for parties. It's got a microphone with it, it's got built-in lighting, and it's got multiple sources, and it can also record. It has 300 watts across two 6.5-inch speakers, and it's got this karaoke PA microphone, and it's got remote control. It's rechargeable with up to 8 hours of playback. It supports Bluetooth, USB and SD card playback, and as I said before, it's got lighting effect with multiple colours. You can see there an image of the top of the product with all the connections. I'm not going to go through the unboxing process. I'm just going to get it out and then we'll have a look at the controls because it's such a large box. But on the back of the box, you can't see, it's just out of view. Does remind us that we've got the 3-year extended warranty if we register the product within 30 days, and it's got the QR code there as well as the web address in order to do that, so worth making sure you do that for that 3-year extended warranty. So now I'll get it unboxed and then we'll have a look at the controls. Inside the top of the box are the accessories. So we have the user manual. In that we've got the details of what's included in the box. We've got the top view explanation, the remote explanation, how to charge it, details about the playtime, the power required for the remote control, i.e. the batteries, basic controls, switching modes, so that's your source, how to use Bluetooth, USB, SD card, FM radio, microphone, and the recording controls, and then some troubleshooting, product specification, and warranty information, and that's probably it, other than safety precautions at the very back. And again, as always, Majority manuals are available electronically online via their website. You go to this product and then there'll be a link there for the online manual. So inside the microphone bag we've got a microphone with a on-off switch on the front and an XLR connection on the bottom, and we've got a cable with the XLR connection and the standard 1/4-inch headphone jack, microphone jack on the end of that cable. We've also got in here, we've got remote control. Look at that in more detail in a moment. And we've got the power supply. We can either use it on mains on the power supply, or we can just use this to charge it up, and then we've got up to 8 hours of playtime while not being on the mains. So that's the accessories. So here we have the remote. In the top left we have the mute button. In the top right we have the change mode button. Then following down on the left we have the record button. That's for the mic audio to USB or the SD card. Then we've got the volume plus button, and we've got the record play button on the right. Then we've got the previous track, channel minus, followed by the play, pause, and the scan button in the middle, and the next track and the channel plus on the right. Below that we've got the volume down. Then on the left we've got the repeat mode. On the right we've got the equalizer, and then we've got a set of numeric buttons, the 0 to 9 for USB or SD card track selection and FM preset selection. So that's the remote, and of course we've got on the back the cover for the two AAA batteries. Now we've got the unit out of the box. We can see that all of the controls are on the top of the unit, so you can get to them all very easily. Looking down on it, you've got this carry handle with a rubber grip at the back. You've got the USB socket. You've got the TF micro SD slot, auxiliary input for an MP3 player or a phone. You've got the microphone input. You've got your DC in for the power supply. You've got the main on-off switch. Then you've got your previous track, play, pause, next track, and your mode selection on the right hand side. And then you've got your repeat, your record, and your LED buttons on the left hand side, and along with the menu button. And then you've got a big volume dial in the middle, free rotating dial. You then also got a slot here, so you can probably stand your phone up in there if you're using that as a using Spotify or something to provide the music. You can see that the front of that, if it's stood up in here, it's wide enough probably to also cope with a reasonable tablet in portrait mode. And the only other thing is that there is a display across the front face as well as the speakers. So we'll get it powered on and have a look at those and give it a whirl. So now we've got the unit hooked up to the mains with the supplied adapter. We can see the little green LED on the top. This indicates the charging status, and it goes green when it's fully charged, which is about 4 hours to do that. So you get a good indicator that you're all fully charged and ready to go. So as you can see, the unit is powered on. It's in AUX mode. We have this battery indicator here, so we can see we've got a full battery, and we've got this pattern on the speaker that continues all the way around. Both speakers, both are doing the same pattern at the moment. And as you can also tell, there's no mains connection to this, so it's running off its own internal battery. So if we go through the mode,
Bluetooth mode,
got Bluetooth,
FM mode,
we've got the radio mode,
AUX mode,
and back to the auxiliary mode. We've obviously got no USB plugged in at the moment. And if we try the LED, we've got different, that's a colour changing without the rotation. Then we've got like a staggered rainbow effect, and that's gone off, and then we're back to the smooth fading rotation colour change. So we shall get it hooked up with some Bluetooth, which is the predominant method that people are using now. I doubt people are putting music onto USB sticks. They may do, but I think it's pretty much Spotify and Bluetooth. So we'll get that hooked up and see how that looks. So as you can see, it's now connected on Bluetooth, and identified by the blue here and the little Bluetooth symbol. And as I say, the slot in the top is perfect. I've managed to put my phone in there even with a large case on it. So if I play this track, moment we'll get a bit more beat. There we go. And so the lights are sound activated. Go through the different light modes. That is flashing purple just off out of camera. And that is lights off. The one going smooth round isn't sound activated, but the next one is. If we turn the lights off, you'll see so nice bright lights, great for a party.
Next. Next. Next.
And I can use the controls on the top to navigate through my playlist, or using the controls on my phone. And change the volume up. You can see that while I'm changing the volume, the LEDs actually show the rotation of the volume control. And then so it goes up to 30. I haven't actually had it up to 30 because it is loud. Just worth mentioning that the controls on the top are all backlit. So if you are in a party and it's not that well lit, you've still got clear indication of all of the controls on the top of the unit. So just wanted to go through a few more of the controls. So at the moment it says here Bluetooth. We've got this menu button, and the menu button cycles through various options. Now, because of the limited characters that it can show on the front, you do have to decode some of them a little. So that is Bluetooth mode. That is volume, so we can see the volume up, down. And then we've got treble, so we can change the treble of the audio. We can change, that's gone back to volume because I left it too long. Treble, we've got bass up and down, so we can add to the bass. Change the bass back to 0. Then we've got the microphone volume, so I can change the level of the microphone volume. Now if we turn the microphone on the switch, you can hear that. So if we get to microphone volume, I can turn that right down, or I can turn that right up. We've got the echo control. We've got the microphone treble, microphone bass, and back to the volume. So you've just got to be careful you don't have the microphone too close to the front of the speaker, otherwise you will get feedback. But yeah, microphone works well, and the echo control works great. If you want that a little bit of echo on your audio, on your microphone input, that is, while you're singing along, then you can get that for that kind of club feel. So overall, a great product, very robust. It's got this metal grille on the front to protect the speakers. You've got this lighting, which is great for parties. Useful display. All the controls are on the top, which make it handy. You've also got them on the remote control. You can record your singing if you want to do that, or any audio really. I mean, it doesn't have to be singing. You could use it for public address and record that to the USB. or the SD, and yeah, you've got up to 8 hours. So you're portable, you can use it outside, you can take it to somewhere and you don't need to be searching for a socket. Carry handle to make it easy to move about. It's not that heavy. It's just about the right size, really. Pop it on the floor or pop it on the table, and you've got a party anywhere you want it. So that again is the Majority Audio P300 portable Bluetooth party speaker. Thank you for watching.